Close your eyes for just a moment and remember the last time you walked into a room full of strangers. Do you recall that flutter in your chest? That split second of wondering, will they see me? Will they notice? Will I belong? Now open your eyes, because I'm about to tell you something that might change everything. It wasn't your age they noticed first. It wasn't the lines that tell your beautiful story. It wasn't even the elegant outfit you spent 20 minutes perfecting. It was your handbag. That single accessory dangling from your arm spoke volumes before you said a single word. And here's what breaks my heart. Sometimes it whispered the wrong story about the incredible woman carrying it. Hey there, beautiful soul. Welcome to Golden Chic Life. If you're here, you're probably a woman who's lived, loved, learned, and earned every bit of wisdom that comes with 60+ years on this earth. And you deserve to walk into every room feeling like the remarkable woman you are. I'm going to share something vulnerable with you. A few years ago, I watched my own mother, a woman of such grace and strength, shrink herself at a family gathering because she felt her handbag gave away that she wasn't keeping up with the times. That moment broke something open in me. Because our bags shouldn't make us feel less than. They should make us feel more confident, more elegant, more authentically ourselves. Today, I'm revealing the 5 handbag styles that can transform not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. These aren't about chasing designer labels or emptying your savings account. They're about understanding the quiet language of elegance, the kind that whispers rather than shouts. If you're ready to discover how 5 intentional choices can refresh your entire presence, stay with me. And please, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because we're building something special here at Golden Chic Life, a community where women like us celebrate getting better, not just older. Let's begin. Handbag number 1, the structured tote, your daily companion in elegance. Picture this, you're meeting an old friend for lunch. You slide your structured tote onto the chair beside you and it doesn't collapse into a shapeless puddle. It stands proud, just like you. That's the magic of a structured tote. This isn't just a bag, beautiful. It's a quiet declaration that says, I've got this without you having to say a word. At our age, we've earned that kind of presence. The beauty of this bag is how it marries the practical with the elegant. Your reading glasses? Check. That novel you're halfway through? Absolutely. Your essentials? All there, organized and accessible. Yet somehow, you still look like you just stepped out of a classic film. Here's what to look for. Drop a comment if you already have a structured tote that you absolutely love. I want to hear about it. Material matters. Real leather or quality vegan alternatives always elevate your look. You can feel the difference, and trust me, others notice too. Color wisdom. Stick with timeless neutrals. Black is classic. Camel is warm and versatile. Navy works year-round. Deep burgundy adds just enough personality without overwhelming. Hardware subtlety. Simple gold or silver accents that complement rather than compete. Remember, we're aiming for whispers of elegance, not shouts for attention. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but those designer totes cost thousands. Here's the beautiful truth. You don't need a luxury label to carry luxury presence. Brands like Tory Burch, Coach, and even carefully selected department store collections offer structured totes that deliver the same refined aesthetic. What makes you look wealthy isn't the price tag. It's the structure, the quality, and most importantly, how you carry it. Quick question for you. What do you currently carry daily? A tote, crossbody, or something else? Share in the comments. Handbag number 2. The top handlebag. Grace in your grasp. If the structured tote says I'm prepared, then the top handlebag whispers I'm present. There's something almost ceremonial about how you carry this bag. Not slung carelessly over your shoulder, but held intentionally, either by the handle or resting elegantly in the crook of your arm. That simple gesture changes everything. Your posture straightens. Your pace slows just slightly. You're not rushing anymore. You're savoring. After decades of multitasking, juggling, and constantly being on, doesn't that sound lovely? The top handlebag isn't about convenience. It's about intention. It's about reminding yourself that you've earned the right to move through life at your own graceful pace. What to look for? Clean lines. Avoid anything overly trendy or covered in logos. Classic shapes never apologize for their elegance. Rich materials. Quality leather or suede that ages beautifully with you, not against you. Subtle hardware. Just enough detail to add interest, never so much that it becomes the focus. I'm curious. Have you ever carried a top handlebag? How did it make you feel? Drop your experience in the comments. Now yes, there are iconic luxury versions that come with waiting lists and eye-watering price tags. But brands like Kate Spade, Michael Kors, and even some beautiful vintage finds offer that same essence of elegance without the financial stress. The top handlebag pairs beautifully with everything. Your Sunday best for services, a tailored blazer for lunch, even a simple linen outfit in summer. It elevates without trying. And isn't that exactly how we want to feel at this stage of life? Elevated, but effortless. Handbag number 3. The crossbody satchel. Freedom meets refinement. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you explored somewhere new? Wandered through a museum? Strolled through a farmer's market with both hands free to touch, point, and experience? That's the gift of a well-chosen crossbody satchel. At 60 plus, many of us are rediscovering freedom. Freedom to travel where we want. Freedom to explore without worrying about juggling bags. Freedom to live life hands-free and heart-full. But here's the secret. Not all crossbody bags deliver that elegant freedom. A slouchy messenger bag can look too casual, almost like you grabbed whatever was convenient. But a structured, medium-sized crossbody satchel? That's the sweet spot where practicality meets polish. What makes it work? The right size. Medium is your friend. Large enough for essentials, never so bulky that it weighs you down or throws off your silhouette. Quality materials. Structured leather or canvas that holds its shape beautifully. Comfortable strap. Adjustable and wide enough that it doesn't dig into your shoulder during a full day out. Minimal hardware. Keep it simple. Too much shine or chunky details can overpower your look. Poll time. Do you prefer hands-free bags or do you like carrying your bag? I'm genuinely curious about what works for our community. Yes, luxury houses have their iconic crossbody designs. But brands like Coach, Fossil, and thoughtfully selected pieces from good department stores offer beautiful alternatives that carry the same sophisticated spirit. This bag is liberation in leather form. It says, I'm active, I'm engaged, and I'm living my life fully. And isn't that exactly the message we want to send? Handbag number 4. The clutch. The art of elegant restraint. Here's something I want you to consider. What if carrying less actually made you feel richer? The clutch is perhaps the most refined handbag of all. Small, sleek, held intentionally in your hand. It's not about what you're carrying. It's about what you're choosing not to carry. Think about it. When you hold a clutch, something shifts. You stand a little taller. You move with more intention. You're carrying only the absolute essentials. Lipstick, keys, phone, perhaps a small mirror. It's an exercise in elegance and restraint. And at our age, we've earned the wisdom to know that less truly can be more. Here's a common mistake I see. Bringing a large everyday bag to evening events. It can look awkward, even distracting. The clutch, or its slightly roomier cousin, the envelope bag, solves this beautifully. What to choose? Timeless colors. Black, soft metallics, muted neutrals, or jewel tones that complement rather than compete with your outfit. Luxurious textures. Satin, suede, or smooth leather add richness without saying a word. Minimal embellishment. A single clasp, a touch of subtle metal, or a clean fold over design is all you need. Heavy rhinestones or excessive decoration can quickly feel dated. Share with me. When was the last time you dressed up for something special? What did you carry? I'd love to hear your stories. You don't need a luxury label to achieve this look. Brands like Zara, Mango, and even carefully selected pieces from accessible retailers create beautifully minimal clutches. What matters isn't the brand name. It's the proportions, the design, and how it complements your presence. The clutch reminds us of something beautiful. Style doesn't always have to be useful. Sometimes it's about feeling glamorous simply because we can. And that, my dear, is its own kind of wealth. Handbag, number 5. The shoulder bag, timeless versatility. If I had to choose one bag that embodies effortless elegance, it would be the classic shoulder bag. This style has been beloved across generations, and there's a reason it endures. It strikes that perfect balance between practical and polished, comfortable and refined. You simply slide it over your shoulder and move through your day with ease. It rests naturally against your body, never fussy, never demanding attention, just quietly completing your look. Here's an important style note. Oversized, heavy shoulder bags can add visual bulk and actually make you appear older. But a medium-sized, structured shoulder bag, that instantly elevates everything. What to look for? Medium proportions. Big enough for your needs, never so large that it overwhelms your frame. Structured or semi-structured shape. It should hold its form beautifully, not collapse. Comfortable strap length. Long enough to sit naturally on your shoulder, short enough to look intentionally chic. Versatile colors. Neutrals work year-round, but don't be afraid of a muted jewel tone or soft pastel that adds personality. What's your current go-to bag? Tote, shoulder bag, crossbody. Tell me what you reach for most often. Yes, there are iconic luxury shoulder bags that have achieved legendary status. But you can capture that same sophisticated spirit with brands like Michael Kors, Rebecca Minkoff, or even beautiful vintage finds at accessible prices. The shoulder bag works for casual lunches, shopping trips, even evening gatherings when styled thoughtfully. It adapts gracefully to wherever your day takes you. At 60 plus, elegance should never feel complicated. The shoulder bag represents ease, proof that sometimes the simplest choice is also the most sophisticated. Making intentional choices, your personal handbag strategy. Now that we've explored these 5 beautiful options, you might be wondering, how do I choose what's right for me? Let's talk about intentional selection, because your bag should work for your life, not the other way around. Consider proportion. Your bag should complement your frame, never overwhelm it. If you're petite, an oversized tote might look heavy. If you're taller, a tiny bag might get lost. The right size feels balanced. What's your body frame? And have you ever bought a bag that just didn't work with your proportions? Share your experience. Material matters. Quality always shows. Real leather, suede, or high-quality canvas don't just last longer, they look richer. A well-made bag elevates even your simplest outfit. Color strategy. Neutral shades are timeless and versatile, working with everything in your closet. But don't be afraid of one statement color. Deep burgundy, emerald, soft teal, that becomes your signature. Quiet luxury versus loud branding. At this stage of life, true elegance often comes from understatement. A bag with minimal branding whispers sophistication. Large, flashy logos can sometimes feel like they're trying too hard. True confidence doesn't need to shout. Think longevity. A handbag is an investment, even if it's not designer. Care for your bags properly. Store them well. Clean them gently, and they'll serve you for years, becoming part of your story. Ask yourself 3 questions. Does it flatter me? Does it fit my lifestyle? Does it reflect who I am today? If the answer is yes, then that bag isn't just an accessory, it's an extension of you, beyond leather and stitching, the real wealth. Here's something I want you to really hear. Beautiful. Looking rich has almost nothing to do with money. At 60 and beyond, true wealth shows in your presence, your confidence, and the quiet elegance you project naturally. Psychologists tell us that accessories are social signals. A handbag communicates something about you before you speak. A structured tote says organized and reliable. A clutch says poised and selective. A shoulder bag says approachable and confident. Your bag is a mirror of how you see yourself and how you want others to see you. There's also a powerful distinction between loud wealth and quiet wealth. Loud wealth shouts with oversized logos, Quiet wealth whispers through simplicity and refinement. Most women at our stage find that quiet signals feel richer, more authentic, and more dignified. Here's something that might surprise you. Studies show people judge elegance less by what you wear and more by how you carry yourself. The right bag adds polish, yes, but it's your posture, your smile, your presence that create true sophistication. What makes you feel most confident? Is it a particular outfit, accessory, or something else entirely? I'd love to know. At 60 plus, looking rich isn't about keeping up with trends or competing with anyone. It's about refinement, self-respect, choosing pieces that align with your values and reflect your journey. When we talk about handbags that make you look instantly rich, we're really talking about presence, about quiet confidence, about a richness that radiates from within and shows through every detail, including the bag on your arm. Your journey to timeless elegance. We've taken a journey together today through 5 timeless handbag styles: the structured tote, the graceful top handle, the liberating crossbody, the refined clutch, the versatile shoulder bag. Each carries its own message of elegance, practicality, and grace. But more than fashion, what we've really discovered is this. A handbag isn't just an accessory, it's an extension of your presence, a symbol of how you show up in the world. At 60 and beyond, the goal isn't to look trendy or chase labels. It's to embody a style that feels authentic, dignified, and deeply you. True elegance doesn't come from price tags, it comes from self-awareness, from carrying yourself with confidence, from choosing pieces that reflect the richness of your life's journey. In many ways, your bag is simply a vessel. What truly makes you look rich is the remarkable woman holding it. My challenge to you. The next time you reach for a bag, ask yourself, does this reflect the woman I am today? Does it tell the story I want to share? Because the right bag will never just hold your essentials. It will quietly tell the world who you are. And remember, beautiful, at 60 and beyond, you don't need to prove anything. You only need to embody the quiet confidence that makes you timeless. Before you go, if this resonated with you, drop timeless elegance in the comments so I know you're part of our Golden Chic Life community. Which of these 5 bags speaks to you most? Which one are you adding to your collection? And what's your current favorite bag? Share with me. Your experience might inspire another woman. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you see handbags in a new light, and don't forget to subscribe to Golden Chic Life. Hit that notification bell because we're building a community where women over 60 celebrate their wisdom, style, and the beautiful confidence that comes with age. Keep carrying yourself with grace, beautiful. I'll see you in the next video.
Cheers to Golden Chic Life, to us.